Hello Ji, Namaskar, Salam, Sat Sri Akal. Wish you all a very warm welcome to this wonderful channel that is Unacademy NEET Elixir. I'm your very own Dr. Sachin Kapur, and once again I'm live with you on this wonderful platform. Well, so let me know that audio, video, everything is clear. You people can see me, you people can hear me clearly. Wonderful. So let me see chat box mein who all are with us. We have Radhika, we have Sachin, we have Gyanadeep. Great. First of all, I want all of you to press the like button. Great G. So it's wonderful meeting you people, and today we are going to start with a new chapter. And what is that new chapter? Animal Kingdom. I know these are your two pain points. One is Plant Kingdom, another is Animal Kingdom. When I say Plant Kingdom, something is coming to my mind. Today I have a surprise for you people. Can anyone guess that what is the surprise which we are going to reveal today at 7 p.m. Can anyone guess? Anyone out of you? Can you guess me? Can you guess? Just let me know in the chat box if you can guess that what is the surprise today which we are going to reveal to you people at 7 p.m. I have given you a clue. It is something related to Plant Kingdom. Now I'm not going to tell you anything more than that, so you people have to guess. Okay, G. So keep guessing, and as I start every session of mine with a beautiful quotation. So what quotation do I have for you people is, you can see on the screen. And let me see in the chat box. We have Sagar Soni, Sarthak, Ananya, Prerana. Akshat is saying botany teacher. I'm not going to reveal whether it is botany teacher or whether it is zoology, chemistry, physics. Keep guessing that. You all have to join me sharp at 7 p.m. Unacademy NEET Elixir. Okay, say if it's botany teacher, can anyone guess the name? And if it's a physics teacher, can anyone guess the name? Success is to wake up each morning and consciously decide that today will be the best day of your life. Yes, this is what is success. Wake up consciously in the morning and say to yourself that this is the best day of my life and I have to put in all the efforts. Well, as you can see, I have put in so much of efforts. I'm your very own Dr. Sachin Kapur with MPhil and PhD degree with more than 24 years of teaching experience. More than 10 lakh students as well as teachers have been mentored by me. And let me see what all you saying. Okay. Okay. Keep guessing, and it's going to be a big surprise for you people. Sachin, Sagar, Sarthak, Pihu, Akshit, Ahmed Pasha, and I hope all of you have subscribed to our channel. All of you have subscribed to the channel, and you must hit the bell icon also so that you don't miss any important notification. One very important thing, very important. And what is that very important thing? You have to install the Unacademy Learners app in your mobile phone. Installation of the app is completely free of cost. Free education should be made available to every citizen of India. Then you have to follow my profile, that is Dr. Sachin Kapur, and once you follow my profile, you will be able to see all the courses, free courses as well as the paid courses, right? Today also I conducted one special class at 1 p.m. and many students have attended that class, and I am sure they must have benefited from that class. So chaliye ji, all my Raja Beta and Rani Betiya, let's start with the Animal Kingdom. Can anyone guess which is this animal which is shown here? Does it look like an animal? I think it is a plant. It has features of a plant. It is not capable of moving. I don't know the cells have a cell wall or not, but I think it's a plant. Can anyone guess what is this animal? Soeba, Sarthak, Ananya Sarkar. We have Gairish. Hello Gairish, how are you? Beautiful name. Tell me, what is this animal you can see? It's a lion, it's a tiger, it's an amoeba, it's a bacteria, it's a paramecium. What is it? Sponge. Bilkul sahi. Nitya says sponge. Faizan, Bhargav, Abhishek. Hello Abhishek, how are you? First of all, hit the like button. When you hit the like button, you mark your attendance in my heart as well as on our channel. Well, you have guessed it right. It is sponge. when sponge comes to our mind, we think that something must be very fluffy, something like that, like the sponges which are filled in the mattresses at your home. No, my dear students, every sponge is not like that. ठीक है, इसमें confuse नहीं होना. Every sponge is not like that. Let me tell you one more thing. This session will be conducted in English. Very simple and easy to understand English. I'm not going to use any kind of complicated sentence or very difficult vocabulary. No, simple English, right? The English which you have to study when you will be a medical student in the medical college. You must be knowing that all your huge books, Gray's Anatomy, Gut and Physiology, all those books are in English. Why not to develop that confidence right now? Okay, guys. So let's start with so much of positive energy, with so much of zeal. Phylum Porifera. Porifera. When I say Porifera, what does it mean? It simply means pore bearers. Pore bearers. They have so many pores on their body. And what are those pores called? The pores are called ostia. Ostia, singular is ostium. Why they have pores? See, these animals are exclusively aquatic animals. They are found in water. So continuously water keeps on entering into their body through these numerous pores which are called ostia. Members of this phylum are commonly called sponges, right? Can anyone tell me the study of sponges is called what? Can anyone tell me that the study of sponges is called what? Ananya Sarkar, Prerana, Sagar Soni, Sandesh, Nitya, Prerana Rajput. Jaldi say, come on quickly. Quickly tell me. Study of sponges. Ab you will say, sir, it is not mentioned in NCERT. See, our aim is to make you feel comfortable with the subject, to tell you each and every intricate detail of the subject. Just decoding the NCERT sentences is not a difficult task, but you should develop a passion for your subject, love for your subject, respect for your subject, and that will only come if you will understand the things in detail. Don't be afraid of having any kind of additional information. Parazoology, wonderful ji, clapping, clapping, clapping. Parazoology is study of sponges. Why we say parazoology? Para means side animals. Evolutionary scientists, they say that sponges are on a blind branch of evolutionary tree, so they are side animals. Parazoa group में भी रखते हैं इनको, right जी? So parazoology, clear, right? And what is the study of protozoans? Protozoology. Can anyone give me one example of a protozoan? Quickly, I want an example of a protozoan animal, and keep hitting the like button. I want 100 likes for this session while I'm live with you people. Then only I'll be revealing the surprise which I have for you people today. 7 p.m. sharp. Come on quickly. I want an example of protozoan. Sumit is saying, sir, aap botany padhaoge. You will be having an experienced, polished, seasoned master of the subject, right? If I start teaching you botany and I teach you zoology also, I think I will not be able to do justice. Biology is such a huge subject. You need to have a specialization of that particular topic when you teach that, right? I hope you are getting me, right? Hanji, example, okay, I'm getting good examples. Amoeba, paramecium, Gandhi, बिल्कुल सही. Plasmodium भी कहा है किसी ने, बिल्कुल सही. अच्छा, there are two terms plasmodium. It reminds me of one plasmodium which I studied when I was studying something related to plant kingdom, है ना, something related to monerans, protistans, and there is one plasmodium which is the causative agent for malaria. That's a protozoan. Wonderful. So all my Raja Beta and Rani Betiya, let's come back to this thing. We are discussing about phylum Porifera, right? Pori means pore. Poriferans are the pore bearers. They have so many pores on their body. The pores are called ostia. Commonly they are called sponges. Let's move to the next slide. Ostia can be compared with the mouthlets, small openings through which water is continuously entering into the sponge body. What will happen if we close these ostia? Sponge will die. Because it is the water which is fulfilling all their biological requirements. Pores ko band kara, sponge is going to die, right ji? And these pores, they allow the entry of water. Now please mind one thing, there is a large aperture called osculum. Osculum, what does it do? It allows the exit of water. Shall I draw a simplified diagram of a sponge? It is something like this, very simplified diagram. Say this is osculum through which water is going to leave the body. There are thousands and thousands of pores through which water is going to enter, right? You remember canal system? Sponges have a very important feature called canal system. What is canal system? System of pores and chambers in the sponge body through which water is continuously entering. Incoming water is bringing oxygen, nutrients, even sperms also. Outgoing water takes away the metabolic wastes, carbon dioxide, and even the reproductive elements. Are you liking the diagrams? Let me know. Prerana, Sonu Kumar, Sandesh, Bhargava. Bhargava Dimri is saying inlet is ostia, outlet is osculum. Sonu Kumar, I'm wonderful, I'm fine. I hope you guys are also doing good. Okay, let me move to the next slide. Yes, habit and habitat. My dear students, remember one thing. Whenever we will be discussing about a particular phylum, whether Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, we will always discuss certain basic points. Habit and habitat of the animal, mode of nutrition, what kind of digestive system, respiratory system, fertilization. So these are the things which we have to discuss for all the phyla. Okay, so what kind of habit and habitat sponges they show? These are generally marine. What is the meaning of this word marine? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of this word marine? क्या मतलब है marine का? Come on quickly. Be active in the chat box. Sonu, Faizan, Prerana, Praveen, Arima Pandey, Anurag Kumar. Paragastric cavity, you are right. Their body cavity is called paragastric cavity. So my Raja Beta and Rani Betiya, when I say that they are marine animals, that means they are found in sea water, samandar ke pani mein, khare pani mein. But there are sponges which are found in fresh water also. NCERT mentions about one freshwater sponge. Who is going to give me the example of a freshwater sponge? Jaldi se, let me see. Who is my future doctor who is going to give me the example of a freshwater sponge? Shoiba, Prerana, Sandesh, Santoshi, Krishna, Bhargav, everyone has given the right answer. Sea water, salty water, Sarthak, bilkul sahi. Please give me an example of a sponge which is found in freshwater. Spongilla, Fezan, wonderful Fezan. Ekdam sahi jawab. Spongilla. NCERT mentions about that sponge. Now let me tell you, there's a complete family of sponges called Spongillidae, which has nearly 200 to 250 species which are found in freshwater. But we have to remember one example, and that one example is Spongilla. It's already written here. Some sponges found in freshwater like Spongilla. Very important, I am writing here, this question is expected in NEET exam. So wherever I write this question in the NEET exam, that means this is something which is very important. So all sponges are aquatic. When I say all sponges are aquatic, aquatic means pani, they are found in water. Majority are found in marine water, but there are some sponges which are found in fresh water. We have to remember one example, and that is Spongilla. Another important feature, adult sponges are sessile or sedentary. Who will tell me the meaning of this word sessile, sedentary? But their larvae are motile. Their larvae are capable of moving from one place to another place. But the adult sponges are sessile. Who will tell me what is the meaning of the term sessile? Aditya, Dhruv, Praveen, Radhika, Ananya, Arima Pandey. Arima Pandey is my regular student. Who is going to tell me what is the meaning of sessile? Study of sponges is parazoology. Study of sponges is parazoology. बताइए मुझे meaning of the term sedentary or sessile. Quickly, जल्दी से जवाब आना चाहिए भाई. Unable of moving from one place to another place. बिल्कुल सही. Sandesh says sessile means they cannot move. Akshit says immovable, cannot move. Good, good, good. Intelligent students. Great, G. So, adult sponges, they remain fixed to the substratum. They cannot move from one place to another place. Okay, they cannot move. I will say if they cannot move, they are plants. Plants also don't move from one place to another place. Can I say sponges are plants? Can I say sponges are plants? No, sponges are not plants. They don't have autotrophic mode of nutrition. Cells of their body do not have cell wall. And their larvae are motile. Plants don't have motile larval stages, right, my beta? So, if an organism is sessile, that does not mean it has to be plant. Agreed? Wonderful, G. So, I hope you are enjoying the session, and send me some flowers and cakes and candies and chocolates and pizzas in the chat box. I want some energy because I am going to reveal a surprise today for you people. So, it's very difficult for me to, hide that secret. But still, I can do that. So for that, I need some pizza and cake and burger. Come on, quickly send me Nitya, Prerana, and do let me know that you are able to understand the simple English, simplified English. Right? This is important for every student to understand the concepts in basic simple English, because higher level books you are going to study in English only. English is a language for universal communication. One fine day you will be a world famous doctor. If you go to some other country to attend some conference, if you go to some other country to present a research paper, you will have to speak in English. So that's the reason we started this channel in simple English language. Okay, G. Thank you so much. French fries also you have sent. Nitya Ji, Sarthak, Sumit, Dubey, Bhargav. Wonderful, G. Choanoflagellates also I will discuss. They are the flagellated cells of sponges. So let me tell you important points once again. Generally marine, mostly asymmetrical. Bhai, ye important hai. They do not have a definite body symmetry. You cannot divide the body of a sponge into two equal halves, right? They are asymmetrical animals. Okay, my dear students. Next, they are primitive multicellular animals. When I say multicellular, what does it mean? The body is made up of many cells. Animal kingdom mein you have seen all the phyla, they are multicellular, right? The body is made up of many cells, but unfortunately they do not have tissues. There is cell aggregate type of body plan. Cellular level of organization, Raja Beta, that means there are no tissues in sponges. Sometimes they ask you this question: in which of the following phylum there are no tissues? Cnidaria, Platyhelminthes, Eschelminthes, and Porifera. So you should know it's Poriferans. Lowest of the multicellular animals. सबसे नीचे हैं ये. They are lowest of the multicellular animals. Cell aggregate type of body plan. Sponges are on a blind branch of evolutionary tree. What does this mean? Sponges have not given rise to any higher phyla. Cnidarians have not developed from the sponges. So sponges are on a blind branch of evolutionary tree. That's why I told you that the study is called parazoology. Okay? Sponges khud kisse bane hain? They have evolved from colonial choanoflagellates. All my future doctors, all my Raja Beta and Rani Betiyan, this can be asked in NEET. These cells, choanocytes, we'll discuss in the forthcoming sessions also. I'll repeat this point. Choanocyte. What is a choanocyte? Collared flagellated cell. It has flagella. It has flagella. It has a collar. Collared flagellated cells. Now one question. One question for you people. Which is the only cell in the human body which has a flagella? We study about cilia in human body. Have you ever studied about flagella in the human body? Have you ever studied about flagella in the human body? Tell me, is there any cell in the human body which has flagella? Keep sharing the session in all your academic and telegram groups, right? WhatsApp groups, everywhere you have to share. Nitya says collar cells. Okay, Sarthak has given the right answer. Sperm. Sagar Soni, bilkul sahi. Bhargav, Sandesh, sperm. Shoeba, Faizan, Gyanadeep. Wonderful answer. Sperm is the only cell in the human body which has flagella. Okay, so this is what you learn from an experienced teacher, a teacher who has command of the entire subject. We keep correlating the things. When you will be taught about cell biology by the botany expert teacher, then you will be taught about this thing, where you find flagella, what is the structure of cilia, है ना? So this is the advantage of learning a subject from an experienced faculty, a faculty who has produced wonderful results. Okay, my dear students, this is important point. Connecting link between protozoa and porifera is proterospongia. This organism is proterospongia. See, protozoans, sponges. Protozoa, sponges, connecting link, proterospongia. Okay, not mentioned in NCERT. Just for your reference, you should be able to have a comprehensive understanding of the subject. I hope you are liking the session. Keep hitting the like button. Next point, body structure. Let's see what is the body structure in sponges. Acha, one very important thing. You need not to write all these sentences in your notes. No. Let us do this thing for you. You will get the PDF of the entire session, complete session. Where? Telegram group. How to join our Telegram group? Just see the description of the video. You will find a link to join the Telegram group, Unacademy NEET Elixir. So regularly we are sharing the PDFs of all the sessions on our Telegram groups. Okay, Ji. Body wall. Very difficult to remember. How will I remember pinacodum, coanodum? Nothing to worry. Whenever you find any kind of difficulty in biology, in botany also, there are so many dangerous terms. But you need not to worry, right? You can practice by writing those names. Write pinacodum twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times. याद होगा, कैसे नहीं याद होगा, बिल्कुल होगा, right? Coanodum. So they have 2 layers. Body wall has 2 layers, outer layer, inner layer. Again, I am drawing a very rough representation of a sponge body. So this outer one is pinacodum, the inner one is coanodum. Coanodum, say you can relate something, it has coanocytes. Just now I discussed coanocytes, collared flagellated cells. Another important feature, in between these 2 layers, there is a non-cellular jelly-like layer called mesenchyme. This is a non-cellular jelly-like. Whenever we write non-cellular, that is important, right? It's a non-cellular jelly-like layer which is holding the pinacodum and coanodum together. Clear, Ji? Right? Next point. What is the body cavity of the sponges called? Easy to remember. Sponge, say that word spongocele has been derived. Body cavity is spongocele. The other name is paragastric cavity. Other name is atrium also. Atrium is a general term we use at so many places in biology. Right? So in this slide, what we have learned? Body wall has 2 layers. Pinacodum, coanodum. In between the 2, there is a non-cellular jelly-like layer called mesenchyme, and the body cavity is called spongocele. I want all of you to write this term spongocele in the chat box. Come on, quickly. Quickly write this term spongocele. Quickly write this term spongocele in the chat box. लिखेंगे, practice होगा, then only you will learn. Medical science has so many difficult terms. Bhargav, Dimri, Nitya, Radhika, Ananya, Arhan, beautiful name, Prerana. Jaldi say, I want the term spongocele to be mentioned in the chat box. Arima Pandey. Quickly, jaldi se likhiye. Spongocele is the body cavity, right? Ostia, the incoming pores. Ostia ke through the water enters into spongocele. So this thing is spongocele. Yeah, this you can see. This is what is spongocele, the body cavity where the water will enter and then it will move out through the osculum. Throughout the day, gallons and gallons of water is being circulated in the body of the sponge. Do you know sponges have excellent ability of regeneration? How many thumbs up I can get for this beautiful diagram? This beautiful diagram. Hats off to our team who arranges such beautiful diagrams, animations and videos for you people. This is a cut sectional view of the sponge. You need not to remember the entire labeling. It is just for your understanding that if I cut a sponge body, then what are the different things which I'll see? Raja beta, I can see mesenchyme, which I told you just few minutes ago, the non-cellular jelly-like layer. I can see coanocytes, collared flagellated cells. See, the beauty of the flagella is it moves like this. It pushes the water upwards. That is the reason water enters through the ostia and leaves through the osculum. You can ask me a question, why can't water enter through osculum? Why can't water enter through osculum? The reason is beating of the flagella is in such a fashion that it pushes the water upwards. right? So osculum clear hai. One more point which I want to make clear is the spongiocele as the central cavity. Spicules, can anyone tell me what are these spicules? Who will tell me what are spicules? Who will tell me what are spicules? Shoaib, Bhargav, Sandesh, Sagar Soni, Ananya Sarkar, tell me what are spicules? जल्दी से बताइए, व्हाट आर स्पिक्यूल्स? स्पिक्यूल्स क्या होते हैं? स्पिक्यूल्स क्या हैं? कौन जल्दी से बताएगा? जल्दी से बताइए, कम ऑन क्विकली। मैं उसी का नाम लूंगा जो सबसे पहले सॉरी मुझे स्पिक्यूल्स बताएगा। Flagella is the right point, that because of the beating of the flagella is in such a manner कि पानी को ऊपर डालता है। Spicules, दिव्या बेटा, they are the skeletal elements. Skeletal elements, spicules, कांटे जैसे, needle-like structures. Spicules are the skeletal elements, needle-like structures. See, sponges don't have bones like you and me, but still at least they need to stand erect like this, है ना? So what is providing them the structural support? Spicules. Sarthak, you are right. Skeletal support to the body. बिल्कुल सही. Sanjay, skeleton, fibers. Fibers भी होते हैं. They have spongin fibers also. The skeleton of the sponge has spongin fibers also. So Raja beta, this is a sectional view of the sponge body, and they have these flagellated cells, collared flagellated cells, which are called choanocytes. Right? Can we proceed? चलिए जी, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Pinacoderm, the outer layer. I said na, body wall has two layers. Pinacoderm has pinacocytes. Choanoderm has choanocytes. Choanocytes are also called collared flagellated cells, and these collared flagellated cells, they line the body cavity. They line the body cavity. Sarthak says sexes are separate in sponges. No, my Sarthak beta, my future cardiologist. No. Male and female gametes are produced by the same animal. Sponges are hermaphrodite and they have excellent ability of regeneration. If you just crush a sponge, pass it through filter paper, then also they are capable of regenerating their body. Sponges have excellent regeneration ability. Mohit Khandelwal says it's out of syllabus. Mohit, who has told you the syllabus? Where is the syllabus which you have seen for Porifera? Mohit, it is for students who want to know the subject in detail, right? Okay. So here we have to remember this thing, collared flagellated cells. I have shown you. This is a beautiful diagram of a choanocyte. ये जो flagella होता है, flagella maintains the water current, flagella captures the food particles, flagella captures the sperms also. Hadia is saying two types of spicules, siliceous spicules and calcareous spicules. Right. Sudhanshu says, where can I get the schedule? Sudhanshu, daily I am live at this channel at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. means Dr. Sachin Kapur. Which channel? The channel is Ananya, Unacademy NEET Elixir. Okay जी, राजा बेटा, world famous doctor बनना है. इस पूरी slide में से what we have to remember? Choanocyte. Now you have seen a choanocyte. You will not forget how a choanocyte looks like. Okay जी. Next. I said sponges have cell aggregate type of body plan. Shall I write here? What kind of body plan is present in sponges? Cell aggregate type of body plan. Body is just collection of cells. There are no tissues. If there are no tissues, that obviously means there are no organs. No organs, there are no systems. Arhan beta, no tissues, no organs, no systems. If there is no system, we have written all body systems are absent. How does the gas exchange occurs? Every animal needs oxygen to survive. It's their general body surface area. Surface area is enough to meet the demands of the volume. So the oxygen which is dissolved in the water, that simply diffuses into the individual cells. Gas exchange occurs through general body surface. Suppose this is a sponge body. Oxygen enters into the cells, carbon dioxide diffusers. Very simple. So they don't require any kind of respiratory system. Dr. Abhinav Arora says, please speak in Hindi also. Abhinav, let me tell you, this channel is exclusively for English, but I am speaking in simplified English. Easy to understand, easy to comprehend. We want you to develop this language. Clear hai? Water canal system present hai. I will come to that point. Bhargav says sponges are ammonotelic. Right. They excrete ammonia. Right. There are no specialized respiratory structures. Sponges do not have any specialized respiratory structure. They do not have any specialized excretory structure. Very simple body they have. So when it comes to excretory system, there is no excretory system, but animal has to remove the metabolic waste. So how does that occur? Excretion occurs through general body surface. Respiration, general body surface. Excretion, general body surface. How do we define excretion? Right? How do we define excretion? Let me write here for all my future doctors. Excretion is removal of harmful metabolic wastes. Removal of harmful metabolic wastes. What are the metabolic wastes? What are the metabolic wastes? The different metabolic wastes are ammonia and even carbon dioxide. As a result of metabolism, carbon dioxide is produced. As a result of metabolism, ammonia is produced. Raja beta, please remember this point that sponges are ammonotelic. They excrete ammonia. Ammonia is highly toxic nitrogenous waste. Ammonia is highly toxic nitrogenous waste, and it requires large amount of water for its removal, which only aquatic animals can afford. That is the reason you will find that majority of the animals which are found in water, they can afford to be ammonotelic. Clear hai? If you get a question, Shoaib, Soheba, the name is Shoheba Zaman. If you get a question, Ananya, which is the most toxic nitrogenous metabolic waste, your answer will be ammonia. Most toxic nitrogenous metabolic waste. Nitya is right. It requires large amount of water. What do sponges eat? What is their food? Microphagous animals. Microscopic. They feed on microscopic food particles like bacteria, protozoans, and important point, digestion is intracellular. When I say intracellular, Bhargav, Arima Pandey, when I say digestion is intracellular, that means inside the food vacuole of the cell. Raja beta say this is the choanocyte, this is the flagella. The flagella captures the food particle and passes it on to the main cell body. Choanocytes, they capture the food particle and they pass it on to the other cells, right? So digestion is intracellular. What kind of digestion do we have? The digestive process in human body is extracellular because it is happening in the alimentary canal. Extracellular digestion. Arhan says sponges have indirect development. 100% correct, because sponges ke life cycle mein there are larval stages. So when an animal has a larval stage, we say that the development is indirect. Bhargav Dimri says food is captured by flagella of choanocytes. You are 100% correct. The flagella is capturing the food particle and passing on to the main cell body. So food is digested partially by the choanocytes and then it is passed on to the trophocytes. Trophic related to nutrition. Sponges have thesocytes also, Raja beta. Thesocytes you need not to study. They store the reserve food material. Acha, one question. What is the reserve food material? What is the reserve food material in sponges? Is it starch? Is it glycogen? Reserve food material. Faizan is telling me the larval stage is 100% correct. Amphiblastula and parenchyma. Amphiblastula and parenchyma are the larvae of sponges. You need not to learn that. Don't worry. I will tell you the names, but you need not to learn that. They will not ask you this thing. बताइए जी, reserve food material in sponges. Is it starch? Is it glycogen? Nitya says glycogen. Who else is going to answer? Arhan, correct answer. Faizan, Sarthak, Sagar, Soni, great. Why glycogen, Raja beta? Because they are animals. Reserve food material in animals is glycogen. Reserve food material in plant cells is starch. Okay, hit the like button if you have not pressed the like button, and mark your attendance in my heart as well as on my channel. And all of you must subscribe the channel also and hit the bell icon. Next point, food is captured by flagella of choanocyte which digest it partially. Choanocyte digests the food partially and then it passes on the food to the trophocyte that is going to digest the food completely. So just remember that food is captured by the choanocyte. Digestion is intracellular. This is mentioned in the NCERT. Intracellular digestion in sponges. Right? Sarthak says in plants the reserved food material is starch. You are 100% correct. Next, skeletal system. Sponges also need a kind of structural support. So NCERT has mentioned about this spicules. The skeleton is made up of spicules and even the spongin fibers. Rahman beta, they have spongin fibers also. Spicules का मतलब क्या है? Fine कांटे जैसे या सुई जैसे structures, needle like structures. Well, spicules, they come in variety of shapes. Monoaxon, triaxon, tetraxon, star shaped, and this is a picture showing you the different kinds of spicules in sponges. Spicules are small needle like structures, and spicules can be made up of calcium carbonate, they can be made up of silica. Right, Nitya beta? Calcareous means spicules of calcium carbonate, siliceous means spicules of silica. Right, so these animals have spicules. Clear hai ji? Right, wonderful ji. Hadia, spongin fibers are also present. Ananya Sarkar, great. Ananya Sarkar, I think you have a YouTube channel also. I saw one of your videos. Nervous system, very important. In living world we discussed that animals have consciousness. They respond to external stimulus. Sponges are animals. Sponges are animals. है ना? So, do they have neurons? No neurons. Sponges do not have neurons. Because for an animal to have consciousness does not mean that it should have neurons. There are no neurons, but these are sensitive to external environment. Sponges are not found in cold water. ठंडे पानी में नहीं होते हैं sponges. Manasi says slides are amazing. Thank you so much, Manasi. You will get the PDF of all these slides. You can follow me at my social media also. Dr. Dr. Sachin Kapur Talk. KAPUR. Telegram pe you can join me, and even the NEET Elixir Telegram group. Right, ji? Great. Okay. Pinacocytes are contractile cells. Neurons nahi hai, but they are sensitive to external environment. Pinacocytes are the cells of the external layer, pinacoderm. So if you touch a sponge, it squeezes. That means they have some kind of sensitivity, right? Prerna says, sir, you sprinkle the magic into your classes and we get lot of energy because of you. That is what my aim is. Right? Spread love, peace, positivity, positive energy. There's a simple rule of the universe. Whatever kind of energy you give to the universe, the same energy bounces back to you. So why not to spread peace, love, positivity? Arhan, you're right. Coelenterata phylum has neurons. Hydra is the first animal which shows a beginning of nervous system. Pinacocytes are contractile. They can increase or decrease overall surface area of the sponge body. Right, ji. We have this ID, wake up with Aksh. Sir, your previous lectures are amazing. What about these lectures, Aksh beta? You're not liking them? Let me know. What else I can do to improve the quality of the slides? Very important. Canal system. Very important. Canal system. The question can be asked in NEET exam. Aquiferous system भी कहते हैं. Sponges का feature है canal system. We also call it water canal system. It's a water transport system. Also call it water canal system of pores and chambers in the sponge body through which water circulates in order to fulfill the metabolic requirements. Aksh, thank you so much. I'm amazing because of you people, because of the love, because of the respect which my students have given me. Whatever I am today is because of you people only, right? Thank you so much. You have made me emotional. कैनाल सिस्टम इज लाइफ लाइन ऑफ स्पॉन्जेस. राजा बेटा बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. एक प्रॉमिस कीजिए आकाश दैट यू विल शेयर द लिंक ऑफ दीज वीडियोस विद ऑल योर फ्रेंड्स. विद्या बांटने से बढ़ती है. आई ऑलवेज से दैट. ओके राजा बेटा. नाउ यहां पे प्लीज note down one thing. There is one system called water vascular system. One system called water vascular system. Water vascular system is a feature of which phylum? Confusing terms. Water canal, water vascular. Water canal is related to sponges. Where do you find the water vascular system? Lots of candies and hearts for me. Thank you so much, my Raja Beta. God bless you with lots of love and positivity. Bataiye, water vascular system is found where? Quickly, jaldi se bataiye. Dr. Bhushan says, welcome to Unacademy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ji. God bless you. Echinodermata. आर्यमा पांडे ने बड़ी खूबसूरत बात लिखी है इन हिंदी. आई वांट टू रिपीट इट. एक अच्छे शिक्षक की गोद में दुनिया के निर्माण और विनाश दोनों पलते हैं. बिल्कुल. एजुकेशन इज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग टूल बाय विच यू कैन चेंज द एंटायर वर्ल्ड. अब्बास अली सेज ऑल योर लेक्चर्स आर अमेजिंग. अमेजिंग लाइक माय वंडरफुल स्टूडेंट्स. सो राजा बेटा एंड रानी बेटियां, इकाइनोडर्मेटा फाइलम हैज वाटर वेस्कुलर सिस्टम. इकाइनोडर्मेटा example: starfish, sea urchin, sea cucumbers, sand dollars, sand biscuits. All these have water vascular system. They all are echinoderms. I hope you will not get confused. Water canal system, Porifera. Water vascular system, Echinodermata. Clear hai ji? Right, my wonderful students, let's move forward. Canal system is the lifeline of sponges. If you get a question, which is the lifeline of sponges? Canal system. Water enters through minute pores which are called ostia. It goes into the body, the body cavity, spongocoel, and it leaves through the osculum. Very simple. This is the simplest type of canal system. Arhan is saying echinoderms के case में the adult has radial symmetry and larva has bilateral symmetry. That is correct. That I'll teach in echinodermata. So let's see. पानी कहां से कहां जाता है? Water enters into the sponge body through ostia. From ostia, the water goes into the body cavity, spongocoel. From spongocoel, the water goes towards osculum. From osculum, water exits. Right? So this is the flow of water in a sponge body. This is what is the simplest type of canal system. There are complex types of canal system also which are not in our syllabus, right? Ascon type, simple. Then Sycon type, then Leucon type, Ragon type. We need not to do that. Sudhanshu ने सही कहा Ascon type of canal system, the simplest canal system, Ascon type. ठीक है भूषण? As you can see here, you know what is this green thing? This is a green colored dye which they have just released into the water, and then this dye enters through the sponge body and then it comes out through the osculum. This shows how quickly the water is entering into the ostia and pumped out through the osculum. Now you are able to understand this canal system thing. From the body, the green colored water is entering, leaving through the osculum. Let me know if it is clear to you. Ananya beta. जल्दी से बताइए. प्रेरणा राजपूत. नित्या says you're a good zoology teacher. Thank you my बच्चा. God bless you. if you find my lectures good, you promise me that you will tell at least 5 of your friends to subscribe to our channel and watch these videos. इतना भला करेंगे आप समाज का. You have to promise, नित्या. Promise करो दिल से. Reproductive system. Sexes are not separate, they are hermaphrodite animals. Hermaphrodite animals means female gamete egg and male gamete sperm are produced by the same individual. The same individual is capable of producing the male and female gametes. They reproduce asexually as well as sexually. There are different ways of asexual reproduction. Fragmentation, budding, branching, gamule formation. Gamule formation you will study in class 12th, reproduction in organism chapter also, beta. This is a sponge. Gamule, small structures which have the totipotent cells called archaeocytes and spicules also. Gamules are formed in fresh water as well as marine sponges during unfavorable conditions. Sponge releases these gamules in water and they travel kilometers of distance. They can remain inactive or dormant for so many years. When the favorable conditions arise, then gamules they develop into new sponges. Divya has also promised. Thank you जी. Bhargav Dimri says Skypha is protogynous. क्या बात है, एकदम सही कहा. Skypha is protogynous. It means the female gamete mature earlier than the male gamete. Bhargav, how do you know this thing? Have you attended any of my previous sessions? I have explained it on Unacademy videos. Achha, let me tell you, on this Unacademy platform, you can find thousands of my videos which are already available on the channel. Just type my name, Unacademy में जाके just you have to type YouTube में Dr. Sachin Kapur Nervous System Unacademy, Dr. Sachin Kapur Digestive System Unacademy. You will get hundreds of videos with beautiful surgeries, diagrams, animations, wonderful notes. So entire syllabus has already been covered. You will find those videos. So this is a fresh batch which I am starting because this is exclusively in English. For people like you who know the importance of the subject, right? Ananya, why you're surprised, beta? Sexual reproduction occurs by formation of the gametes. Now, what kind of fertilization do they have? Raja beta, remember this thing. This is important. Fertilization is internal. Question can be asked in NEET exam. What kind of fertilization? Internal. Internal does not mean that they have some kind of uterus or the reproductive specialized system. No, no, no. Sperm enters through the ostia and fertilization, it occurs in the body cavity. Skypha sponge is protogynous. It's written ova matures earlier than spermatozoa. The flagella of the choanocyte captures the sperm and passes on to the ova which is developing in the mesenchyme. So fertilization generally occurs in the mesenchyme, but it can occur even in the spongocele also. So that's why we say that fertilization is internal. Yes, Bhushan, that's what I am saying. On YouTube, you will find thousands of lectures of mine at the Unacademy platform. So in the YouTube, just simply type Dr. Sachin Kapur, K-A-P-U-R, right? Dr. Sachin Kapur Evolution, Dr. Sachin Kapur Principles of Inheritance and Variation, Dr. Sachin Kapur Human Reproduction, Dr. Sachin Kapur Human Health and Disease. Everything is already there, right? Ji? Hello, Muhammad Zayed Bhatt. God bless you. God bless you with lots of positive energy. Fertilization and development. Development is indirect. This is important. When you say indirect, what does it mean? Larval stage is present and larva is morphologically distinct from adult. So larva has to undergo metamorphosis. In animal kingdom, you will find some animals have direct development, Bhargav. Some animals have indirect, but they have indirect. Sponges mein indirect hai. Larva is ciliated and free swimming. Remember, adult sponges are sessile, larvae are motile. So these motile larval stages, they help in the dispersal of the sponge colony. Gamules also help in the dispersal of the sponge colony. Prerna is saying, you are very famous, sir. Everyone knows you. It's all because of your brilliant knowledge and love. You teach us with love and we feel the presence of this love and positivity. Right, ji. Great, great. What are the different larval stages? Amphiblastula, parenchyma, and ragon. Ragon is also a larval stage. It's a type of canal system also. But in this slide, you have to remember development indirect, fertilization internal, free swimming larval stages present. Okay, here comes the examples. Examples from NCERT. Rohit is saying taxonomy category के बाद chapter का class नहीं लिया, क्या भाई तक cover करना है? Taxonomy category के बाद का जो है अभी आगे, that is we are left with those taxonomical aids. Definitely we'll be covering that also, Raja beta. Don't worry. I remember that. I remember. We have to cover taxonomical aids. Spongilla, freshwater sponge, important. All these zoological names which are given in the NCERT are important. Euspongia, common bath sponge. Sycon, crown sponge or urn sponge. These diagrams given in the NCERT. याद करना पड़ेगा, right? Just by looking at the diagram, you should be able to make out that what kind of animal this is and to which phylum it belongs. This is Spongilla, the first one is Sycon, and this is Euspongia, common bath sponge. Remember, sponges are not found in cold water. ठंडे पानी में नहीं होते. They flourish best in warm, shallow water of Mediterranean Sea, Gulf of Mexico, right? Red Sea. There you find the best sponges. Acha, extra examples, additional information. Have you heard of Hyalonema? ग्लास रोप स्पॉन्ज, कांच की रस्सी जैसी लगती है. हायालोनीमा इज ग्लास रोप स्पॉन्ज. and Euplectella, Venus's flower basket. In many books you will find the name of this sponge, that it is given as a wedding gift in Japan. Why it is given as a wedding gift in Japan? It is a costly sponge. See, what happens is, into the osculum of the sponge, a pair of shrimps, male and female shrimp, they enter for the purpose of reproduction, but then the osculum gets closed and the shrimps are arthropods, shrimps, they get entrapped. So it symbolizes, Hadia beta, that till death we are together. So this sponge, Euplectella, it is presented to the newly wed couple, that till death we are together. Marte dam tak hum saath hain. Okay, so with that we finish off with the phylum Porifera. Now comes the important part. Unacademy Plus platform, a wonderful platform where you have this opportunity of interacting with me, asking your doubts live, understanding the concepts in detail with beautiful slides. So the code which you have to use when you buy the Unacademy subscription is Sachin Live. Doctor बनना है, Dr. Sachin का code use करना है, that is Sachin Live. Okay, my dear Raja beta. So you can join our Telegram channel for the YouTube classes and PDFs. PDFs will be provided at NEET Elixir. Elixir, Amrit, NEET Elixir Telegram channel आपने join करना है, right जी? You have to install the Unacademy Learning app in your mobile phone. The app is free of cost. When you install the app, at the time you can use, if you are installing it for the first time, you can use my code Sachin Live. And when you are buying the subscription, iconic subscription or the plus, then also you can use my code Sachin Live. Right? These are the options: iconic batches, plus batches, and we have physical centers also. In the iconic NEET UG subscription, you get the best educators, live classes, PDFs, live test, 1:1 live mentorship and physical notes also. So depending upon your requirement, that whether you are appearing for NEET 2024 or 2025, you can choose the subscription plan. And subscribe the channel NEET Elixir by Unacademy, right? So all my Raja beta and Rani betiya, right? Bhushan ji, you're planning to buy the subscription, then you can use my code Sachin Live. Dr. Sachin will be there to guide you, to mentor you, to show you the path, right? All the best for a very, very bright and prosperous future. And you have to join us at 7 p.m. for what? For the surprise which we are going to disclose sharp at 7. So hit the like button if you have not pressed the like button to mark the attendance in my heart as well as on the channel. Arima Pandey, Prerana, Ananya, I am running free special classes also at the Unacademy Plus platform. So you can attend those free special classes also. So wish you all the best for a very bright and prosperous future. पढ़ते रहिए, खुश रहिए, and remember, कि वर्ल्ड फेमस डॉक्टर बनना है. ऑल ऑफ यू वांट टू बी अ वर्ल्ड फेमस डॉक्टर, बनना है ना? यू वांट टू बी अ कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट, यू वांट टू बी अ न्यूरो साइंटिस्ट, राइट? चलिए, आई एम देयर टू हेल्प यू पीपल फॉर योर